But what we're going to do today first is we're going to make some Greek yogurt cheesecake. And the reason I wanted to use Greek yogurt is because Greek yogurt is delicious and it's also slightly healthy and or healthier than lots of cream cheese, but we still have tons and tons of cream cheese. So, I don't know if my chat's working. I don't know if you guys, if nobody's just said anything or if I've like screwed it up. But, right, someone say something. Just want to make sure this is all working. Okay, Gordon's here. Cool, it's working. So there's a couple of steps to making cheesecake. First of all, we need to make a base, and then we need to make a filling, and then we need to bake it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my oven, because that's usually just, you know, get your oven preheating, then when you come to actually put everything in, you're not like, oh crap, I forgot to turn it on. So with this recipe, we need an oven temperature of, let me have a look, 225 degrees Fahrenheit, that's about 180 degrees Celsius, and it should be on bake. So we'll get that on, and so what you want here is for your rack to be round about in the middle of the oven. We'll turn it on to about 180 degrees. So that's just let it heat up. You don't really want to put things in your oven before it's preheated, because then it has that like little time where it's heating up and it just throws the time off. So what we want to do is, first of all, we want to make the base. And to make the base, what I've got here are just some malt biscuits. Just got a packet of Griffin's malt biscuits, which I've just bought from the store, because, you know, I'm not making my own biscuits with it. I need some butter, which I've forgotten to get out, so I'll get some butter out. I need around about 3 tablespoons, and so that's about 75 grams. This is around about what I need right now, so that's perfect. It does need to be melted, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop it up a little bit, and just going to chop it a little bit and then put it in a bowl ready to be melted. Actually, I can probably melt it now. This other step won't take too long. So I'm just chopping it up. Just makes it melt more evenly. Bits and pieces everywhere. And I'll chuck that in the microwave for about 40 seconds, and then make sure you cover your butter when you want to melt it, otherwise it will splatter everywhere and it's good. Okay, so now, be sure to cover your butt. Wait! These shorts don't have holes in them. Wearing shorts earlier that did have holes in them. If I was wearing them, then I would have to cover my butt. Haha. Oh, cover your butter! Wait, did I say cover your butt? I don't know. Highly likely. But I don't actually own a proper food processor. What I do own is like a kind of a food processor, which is, you know, a hand mixer attachment sort of thing. But it works. I might need to do it in 2 batches, I might not, but it works. So here's my melted butter. We'll just put it down here for now. Let it semi-cool down a little bit. I hear weird noises coming from where my cats are sitting, and I'm not quite sure what they're doing. Okay, of the Oyakodon. I mean, I'll go through that when I'm cooking it, Steve. I'm just starting off with the cheesecake. But, okay, really simply, we've got onion, chicken, egg, soy sauce, rice wine. Yeah, I'll go through everything when we get to it. Just otherwise I'll forget. I'm gonna forget. Lose my train of thought. Okay. So with these, what we want to do is before you get them in, because they are whole biscuits, we're just gonna crush it a little bit because makes it a lot easier. And to crush it, you just crush it in the bag. My bag exploded, but that's perfect. Now you just want to tip it all in to your food processor thing. So if you don't have one of these, oh no, I'm getting it everywhere. If you don't have one of these, you can actually just use like a chopping board or like put it in a bag and just smack it down with what's it called? A rolling pin. And it does work, but this just makes life a little bit easier. So now we'll put I might have overfilled this, but we'll give it. I want to put the attachment on, lid, and then has the stick part. And so this is going to be a little bit noisy. What we're going to do is we're going to start off nice and low, and just to get it started. You don't want it whizzing like a million miles an hour. So start whizzing. Give it a shake every now and then to get the full biscuits down to the bottom. Hey Bearded Pickle, how's it going? What am I making? I'm making some cheesecake today. It's been a while since I made cheesecake, but yeah. And you pulse and pulse and pulse, pulse. Pretty much, right? You just gotta pulse until there's like no more chunky bits. I've got most of the really big bits, so I'm just going to turn the speed up a little bit, just so that we can, why am I holding it? So that I can shake it around for them. Look, like, there's still some really big bits. Like this. If you see really, really large bits, just give it a little bit of help, and do that. It sounds like someone blowing their nose. Wait, Blackberry, how do you blow your nose? Bearded Pickle, you like cheesecake? Alright, looks like we're there. Oh, Flatbag, you just buy the graham cracker crust? Wait, what do you mean? I'm hardly making it from scratch. I bought biscuits to make, to use. Like, I didn't even start from scratch. Like, I felt bad that I used biscuits and didn't make my own ones. But ain't nobody got time for that shit. I don't know if they actually like make a cheesecake crust. You can buy like a whole cheesecake from the shop, I guess. flag bake, remember it's a cooking stream. If I don't even make like the crust bit, it's not really a cooking stream, right? Good as pickle, you love it. Might need me to send some of it to Canada. I mean, I'm not sure how well Cheesecake holds up flying cross country, but next time when you're in New Zealand, you know where I am. Well, you kind of don't know exactly where I am, but I'm in New Zealand. Alright, so this is what we need this for. Oh, I should have blitzed the sugar into it, but that's right. Oh, we don't need that. So I've got this base. What I want to do is I need some sugar in it. I need 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. I actually should have blitzed the sugar in with it, but that's alright. We need about 2 tablespoons of it. I'm going to use I'm just going to use a fork. I was going to use a like a whisk thing, but TBH. David, you sure? I'll tell you if you found yourselves in New Zealand. I mean, with some people, I guess. If you came to New Zealand, I could tell you. Then you can come and see my kitchen, IRL. Yeah, probably should have blitzed this. Okay, we're gonna get that back and we're gonna blitz it. Just because my sugar is a bit clumpy. We don't want clumps in the final product. Also managed to tip a bunch of it on the beach or flip it's called. Bearded pickle, more reason to go to New Zealand. My favourite cheesecake. Well, hang on. Before we call it famous, let's make sure that it actually works out, because last time I made cheesecake was a long time ago. In fact, I don't think I've made cheesecake since high school, to be perfectly honest. Wait, pickle, you'll be stopping by to beat my ass, so might as well get some cheesecake in the process. What makes you think that after you beat my ass, that I'm gonna make you cheesecake? Flag bag, a 5-course meal expected. Right, you're gonna have to tell me what you want on the menu though, because like 5 courses, man. I like a challenge though, so. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys really care, but I managed to get my Yoghurt account promoted into Plat 4 today, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Like, that's a pretty big highlight for me. So I've got 2 accounts in Plat 4 now, for TFT, and that's, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, finally, now we have the base. What I need to do now is I need to, wait, I always level off stream. It's so much easier to level. Do you have much choice at this point? Wait, what? No, yes. Whatever was on that grill stream. Oh, my barbecue one? Alright, we can definitely do that. But that counts as 1 course. I do always level off stream, like bag. It's true. It's so much easier to focus when I'm not, you know, distracted by all you awesome people. But I'm going to continue playing TFT. Like, I won't stop just because I've got to play it. I was abusing shadows, shadow build, Shadow Inferno, Summoners. That was my favorite thing to do, and yeah, that really works. That TFT is respectable, bearded Pickle. You played a game last night and got destroyed. Tell you what, Pickle, I play a shit ton of TFT. I play way too much TFT. I should, for the amount I play, I should be higher than Plat, but I just don't learn. I'm terrible. There, you're gonna have to put all my cooking streams on a playlist and hit random and pick the first 5. Oh, you know what, Black Bag? We're gonna end up with like mostly desserts because most of my cooking streams have been sweets. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to prepare the cake tin for the crust. What I'm doing here is I've got a springform pan that comes into parts, and what I'm going to do is for the base round part, I'm going to put a piece of baking paper on it, and then I'm going to basically cinch it so that it is, you know, tight inside here. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take enough baking paper to make that will like sit it in, what's it called, the circumference of the tray, and I'm just gonna sort of get like just a little bit higher than the actual tray tin itself, and I'm gonna cut it so that we can actually slide it in. Well, I didn't actually cut it, I just ripped it. So that works just as well. So now I've got a piece of baking paper yay high, and I'm just gonna, actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a little bit of butter from that melted butter bowl, and I'm just gonna dab it on to the baking paper so that it kind of sticks. So what I'll do is I'll do that for the whole bottom room.
I don't want to go out tonight.
And use like water and stuff, but I've got butter here and butter is quite sticky. There we go. And just kind of jam it around.
She's in love with him.
Like that, you see nothing wrong with it. You wouldn't mind 5 desserts. I mean, up to you. Oh no, I didn't get enough. Oh well, this is enough. It doesn't have. It just has to go like 90% of the way around it to stop most of it from sticking. I thought I had enough, but apparently. You know what I could do though? Because I've got way too much here. Get a little bit more. Oh my god! Wait! King Cecil! Oh my god, hi! Thank you so much for the raid! Welcome everybody! Hey Goth Day, hey Demon Kaisho! Soup's back on the menu, hey Alas! Hello King Cecil, Soup's back on the menu, D Phoenix, Demos, hi everybody, welcome, thank you so much for coming to visit my stream, I appreciate it so much. How is everybody going? This is very exciting. Well, I mean, like, this is cool that Soup's back on the menu, but I'm really hoping that the cheesecake that I'm making right now does not turn out to be soup. Just, you know, just for the purposes of the stream, please, my cheesecake, do not be soup. Wait, Fallen! Is this the, oh hey, thank you for the follow. I'm so sorry, I'm having trouble I've got this tiny little tablet in front of me, and my notifications are hard to read. But thank you so much for the follow, Alas, King Sea Salt, D Phoenix. I appreciate it so much, guys. If I missed somebody, I apologize profusely. I have got bad eyesight and I refuse to wear glasses because I don't want to be a typical Asian, even though I'm pretty Asian. I'm not Asian. Kinsey, so that would be bad. Wait, what were you? You were last in playing food and drink. Alright, what was your stream about? I'm very curious. Hey Lord Mac and Packer, how you doing? Oh shit, we've got 98 push-ups to go. Whee! Gospay, you don't mind me asking where are you? It's night here and notice the state where I'm from. I am from New Zealand, and right now it is 6:40 at night, and yeah, it's currently summer, so that's why it's so light right now. Bad contacts. I know, but then if I start wearing them, I'll have to like start wearing them all the time. I went to the optometrist not so long ago, and they like didn't. They said that I really don't need glasses. If I don't want to wear them, I really don't need them. So I'm kind of like, I don't want to wear them. Kingsley, so it's your first cooking stream 2020, so happy to stream cooking now. Yay, that's so awesome. Demos, hi, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What were you cooking today, Kingsley Salt? Also, by the way, guys, I'm about to put the crust into the tin, and we're gonna flatten it out so that it creates a base layer, and we're just gonna get a glass actually. Hey, Tilak Reaper, thanks so much for the follow. They'll say it's still winter here. Oh, I don't like winter. Kingsley, so you don't make it. Thank you so much. Fallen, have a great food hunt, and we'll see you later. You better come back and watch my food stream sometime because you know that's what you're supposed to do. Wait, what the heck, Fallen? You just gave everybody $1 million yonder? Is it 1 million or 10 million? Holy shit, dude. Kingsley, so you taught your pigs how to boil water? Wait, you cooked some chicken noodle soup. Oh my god! My friend Silver! If he was here, he loves chicken soup. Hey Brie Willow. What temperature is it? It's like mid-20s right now. It's super hot. Alright, I'm just gonna get something. Well, this will do. I was just looking for a flat bottom cup or something to stomp down my cheesecake. It's not entirely flat, but it will do. So FML mug. Like I said, I collect mugs, so this is one of my trusty collection that a friend probably got for my birthday or something. What's the true key to boiling water or chicken? Wait, Blackberry, did you lose it all? Whee! It's not red! Mid-20s is super hot. Mid-20s like Celsius. Mid to high 20s. It's not Fahrenheit, remember? You'll be back later when the food's ready. Alright, well then, see you soon, buddy. Make sure you send me photos of what you are eating as well. Kingsley Salt, Godway, you guys like my hair? Thank you so much. Kingsley Salt, do I cosplay? I did one cosplay once ever. I don't know if you know about the game League of Legends. Do you guys play League of Legends or know about it? Like that, it's 37 degrees. Yeah, okay, that's really hot. That's stupidly hot, but I find it hard to regulate my temperature. So for me, if it's not exactly 22 degrees, like I'm like, nah, it's too hot or it's too cold. Things is what you do. Oh, okay. So So I've cosplayed Nocturne. Nocturne is my main on League of Legends, and I did a Nocturne cosplay a while back. If you go check out my clips, there's actually a clip of where I did the cosplay, which you might be able to find. It's actually called I Like Chicken Soup. So I don't know. Today I feel like today was a fateful day. Can you see so? Hey Nathan, how you doing? Or Hugh? I look so much different standing up away from the cam. Hey, Lord McIntyre, what is legal? Hey, no troll. Am I short? I still have really high benches. Wow. How did I do this big? We didn't go that low. It was kind of like a upper body. I just like making outfit sort of thing, but because I was playing League most of the time, I kind of didn't have to. By the way, Hugh, I'm just kind of short, a little bit. I'm not that short. If you put in the command !height, you'll find out how tall I actually am. Alrighty, so what I've done is I've got a flat base to my cheesecake. You can see it's pretty even, but what I need to do now is I need to just bake this for 6 to 8 minutes in my preheated oven. So I'm just going to slip that in and try to remember to take it out. Okay, so it says 6 to 8 minutes, so I put a little timer on for 7 minutes right in between, and now we are going to prepare our filling. So I forgot to actually get all my stuff prepared today because I was in a bit of a whoopsie doopsie. That's alright. We don't need this anymore, so I'm putting it away, but we do need our electric egg beater. I'm 11 foot. Do you not believe me? I just had everything built really big to accommodate my height. Okay, so this is the favorite part of most of my cooking streams because we basically make a lot of noise with the egg beater. You're only 6'5", King Caesar. Wait, only? What do you mean? What is this? Alright. I'll give this slice of cheesecake to whoever can guess my actual height, who that doesn't already know. Tells her brother a few inches, yes, same. Nathan, I'm such a troll. My bot's saying everything. I don't make any of these bot commands though. Like, the thing is, I'm not the troll one here. 5'3", 5'4". I think I'm right about there. I think you guys are actually like right on. I don't know. Can you guys convert it to centimeters? Because I can never remember what it actually is. Oh my god, my arms are so I can't get these lids off. Flag bag, this is all your fault. Exclamation mark, blame flag bag. My arms are still so flag bag. I can barely get these like basic ass lids off. Okay, so here I've got two 250 gram pellets of cream cheese. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna whip this. Like, are you sure my doctor was with me? Wait, I'll ask him tomorrow. I'm actually gonna go see the doctor tomorrow. So I'll see if they are oh, okay. 165 centimeters. Okay, not quite that tall, unfortunately. I'm actually just under 160. got it. Easy. Holy, wait. You get a billion Yoghurt if you're right. Wait, don't you have a billion Yoghurt anyway? Smaller than 4 foot? No, it's not smaller than 4 foot. It's over 4 foot. I'm 159, so I'm about 99.9% sure that it's over 5 foot. Flagbag, you have 0. Oh shit. Flagbag, remind me after the cooking stream, and I'll give you some extra yogurts, because obviously you definitely deserve extra yogurt. Alright, I've got my 2 blocks of cream cheese out finally. Okay, here, let me try and type it. You heard 5 foot 2. You heard something wrong. That's alright. 30 bits of your life. Okay, let me try and give you some. Good. Add. No, not end points. Add points. Add points. Flag. Bag. 6. 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here you go, flag bag. It hasn't the yogurt. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna whip this. I've had my cream cheese sitting out on the bench for a couple of hours just to get it up to room temperature. You didn't want them like that long. Kingsley, so you're gonna head out and clean up, gonna jump on some MHW. I don't know what MHW is, but I don't know what MHW is. It's nice talking to you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting a phone call. But thanks so much, King Caesar. I'll see you next time. Hang on, I'm so sorry. I'm getting a phone call.
Embrace the darkness.
Right, haha, sorry about that. I have the return. Monster Hunter. Sharpened and Blaze. Wait, what is this? Kitsy, so I don't know if you're still here, but thank you so much again for the raid, and I'll see you next time. Wait, maybe you weren't already followed? What is this? What is this? I'm just kidding. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to whip this cream cheese. I'm just reading my recipe, which is sitting over here. Okay, so this is going to be noisy. I'm warning you. If you want, I'm going to count to 3 and start it. So on 3, you can mute me so that you don't end up going deaf. 1, 2, 3. it wasn't too bad. I didn't get too much cream cheese everywhere. Tolerable, that's good. Tasting the cream, it's not that nice. It's just like plain cream cheese, you know. It's not the best to eat alone. Some people might like it if into ASMR. Wait, I'm not sure if that's this is quite ASMR, right? Like this is quite noisy. Okay, so what I've done is I've just given it a whip. It just softens it up, loosens it all up. And what I'm going to do now is I have to add in 3 eggs. I'm just going to beat them in one by one. So I'm just going to go some eggs. And we're just going to crack them in one by one, give them a beat so that they're completely, you know, mixed in. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm just going to scrape down the sides of my bowl because the cream is quite high. So you just use a rubber spatula, just take all the sides down and yeah, like so. Nathan, it looks like I've done this before. I mean, I have definitely beaten stuff before. Hey, Dobby the Free Elf! Long time no see, how you doing? Welcome back. No one-handed egg cracks. I can't actually do it, I don't think so, but okay, we'll try it. I've like done it before, but I'm not very good at it. I like get it everywhere. Okay, I'm gonna end up like just cracking the whole thing. Here we go. I really learned to do it like with my left hand so I can beat with my right hand. I'm not that what's it called, coordinated. I mean, like, it could have been a lot neater though. It wasn't the neatest egg crack. Golf clap, no. What do you mean that's too much info, Nathan? What did I give too much info about? Alright, so the eggs in this is what's gonna cause the cheesecake to actually set. So it's important to get this part right and not forget the eggs. Because we're not like, it's a baked cheesecake, it's not going to have gelatin and all that stuff, it's the eggs that are going to make it set. Alright, so, I've beaten things like food, like desserts, right? Wow, alright, honestly. I need to add in 1 cup of sugar. Alright, here's my sugar. Sugar and my cup. So we know I wear the pants in a relationship. Sometimes, not all the time. Right, so 1 cup. This is just caster sugar, so it's like refined white sugar, which has been processed a bit more than just normal sugar. And 1 cup of sugar, scrape down, mix. I think I need to beat it. I think I will beat it actually, just really, really quickly. That just makes it a little bit easier than trying to mix it with a spatula. On our apron, I'm guessing, I don't actually own an apron, to be perfectly honest. And if I did, I probably wouldn't use one. I mean, I don't get, oh okay, maybe I do get a little bit of mess on I mean, this top cost me $2, so I don't really care about getting it dirty. Okay, so I've done that. I need to now mix in my yogurt. I've got about 500 grams, or maybe a little bit more than 500 grams of plain Greek yogurt. What I'm going to do before I mix this in, I'm going to mix the other things in. I need a little bit of corn flour or cornstarch. Oh. It calls for 1 tablespoon. So 1 tablespoon is the equivalent of 3 teaspoons, which is why I'm using 3 teaspoons. We need a little bit of vanilla essence, which is best kept refrigerated. So we'll put in vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon it calls for. So ish. What am I cooking anyway? Wait, check my title, Nathan. Or Hugh. And it does call for lemon juice, so I've got a lemon here which I need to, cut open and squeeze. Calls for some zest as well. Mixing this through to take out any corn flour clumps. Probably should have sieved that to be perfect. That's about too late now. Cheesecake's your fave and you love it. Sounds like cheesecake is a few people's faves around here. I do really enjoy cheesecake, but I probably like normal cake a little bit better. I like gâteaux and stuff. So we just all these clumps, and now get my chopping board out, and I need some lemon zest. Might not actually take any lemon zest. This lemon is probably a tiny bit old, so I'm just going to juice it. I'm not going to take any of this. We probably only need the juice of like half of the lemon because it calls for 2 tablespoons, and I definitely don't need the whole lemon. So I've just pulled out the pips. I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice straight into my yogurt. So this is like, I guess what you call a cheek. By not cutting it straight down the middle of the lemon, you manage to avoid some of the pips. Wait, you see Ash? No. And some neighbors as well. Alright, so this is nice and mixed in. So I'm just going to wrap my lemon up because I'm not going to use any more of it. And we can put that in the fridge for next time. Okay. Now that boy is straightened out, too young to be hunched over. Because he's so tall, he doesn't get self-conscious about it. I don't know. Maybe he's trying to hide from you. Alright, so now what I need to do is I just need to mix this all in. So, I don't think I've missed any. Oh, it asks for some salt. I'm not going to add any salt. I know that it brings out flavor and stuff, but my cream cheese, a bit of salt in it. So here we go. Put everything in. And then we just want to mix it through. Just until it's just mixed through. You don't need to like use the egg beater again for this. Gotta showcase the height. It's not his phone, it's too short. I know, I always tell him to not. We'll get there, maybe. Alright, so you can see this is like super light. Super. It smells so bloody good. Like, I love Greek yogurt. It's got such amazing taste. And I'm gonna try it. It's got raw egg in it, but yeah, it's really nice. It's just a really subtle plain cheesecake. What I've got here is a tin of boysenberries, no, blackberries that I bought just before, because I thought, well, I don't want to put anything inside the actual cheesecake itself, but I might top it. Hey Snuggie, you're here! Ugh, I got like fluff in my mouth. Hey Grimrose, how's it going? How you cooking? Yes, we are. Hi Snuggie, you're home early. I bet your mum used to put a strip of duct tape on your back and you straightened it out within a week. Holy shit, that sounds painful. Snuggie, you just got home. Traffic was Ebola because of all the rain. Wait, it's still raining? Oh man. Oh, it's been raining since yesterday. Okay, so here's my pre-baked base. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour that all into here. And then it's going to go in the oven for about 45 to 50 minutes at 180 degrees. Oh my god, this is too heavy. Oh, we'll rest it up. Let's go down. Okay, I need to like get bigger muscles or a lighter bowl. I can't actually hold it right down like this. Don't like me. I don't like it. It's a ridiculous chunk right now. I don't know if you can hear me when I talk that quietly. I said please don't laugh at me. Okay. People outside? Yeah, there's a few people outside. Do I even lift? No, I don't. Okay. Now we're just gonna kind of like tap it down. You can use this, but I just don't want to take too much of the cheesecake back onto the spatula. We're just gonna kind of. I don't know what you guys can see, but I'm gonna. Can't even do 5 push-ups. Wait, I did 13! Maybe not quite 13. Okay, can you see? Anyway, I'm trying not to tip it too much. So this is going to go in the oven for 45 minutes. And while we do this, while this is baking, we're going to get onto the Oyakodon, which is the Japanese chicken and rice dish, which is my dinner tonight, because I haven't eaten yet. I'm hungry. Ow, 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 the bottom of the bake is hot. Use oven mitts this time. And don't drop it, it's bad. Alright. So dessert is in, and real push-ups. Wait, bag, no! I'm trying really hard not to pour it out. That would have been really super awkward. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the things that I don't need away. Because it's easier to work in a tidy kitchen. cooking for just me or for others? Cooking for me and my husband, Nathan. Just the two of us, yeah. Maggie. Boo is still banned? No way! No way! No, unban velocity. No! That's so bad. Boo, is he here? Oh man. Oh, that's a big. Oh my god. Rude. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Too bad you can't unban him. Yeah, wait, flag ban. Oh my god, Boo, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize it was so bad. Oh my god, kind of banned him last night and then said it was a permanent ban, but I didn't. It just didn't occur to me. Oh my god. Do I like your emote? I do, Nathan. I can barely see it though, just because I'm working off a tablet right now, but Snaggy, I appreciate you telling me. Thank you for that. I can't see it, it's so small. I mean, like, it's like a little purple girl with cat ears. I mean, it looks cute from what I can see. Alright, so we're gonna make the chicken Oyakodon now, and we're gonna have it with a side of broccoli. I've got some rice in my rice cooker that I prepared. I don't think you can see my rice cooker. So, oh, this is the Asian's rice cooker. It is a staple in the home. Gotta, you know, always gotta have it. Number one rule in this chat is if you ban, you must unban. I guess I left before. That's right. I will apologize to him later. So basically, with my rice cooker, I prepared rice earlier. I put 2.5 cups of rice, 3 cups of water, and half a cup of water on the outside part, and just turn it on. And then in about 30 minutes, it's going to be, or about 40 minutes, it's going to be absolutely perfect. But about 20 minutes, it'll be done. Then 30 minutes we can eat it. So I'm just going to prepare my broccolini. So broccolini is basically long stemmed broccoli, and it is so flippin' yum. I love it so much. Like, it's so much better than actual broccoli. And the way I cook it, I'm just going to I'm going to slice it down the middle, just so that you know, we end up with 2 broccolini. And well, this one's actually really small, so we'll keep that one just that one whole. But with the larger ones, we just slice it down. Nathan, it says, "Oh my god" on the emote, but they made it that small you can't even see it when you. Oh yeah, I definitely can't see that at this size, so it'll be good if they made it a bit more sizable, I guess. So the way I'm going to cook this is I'm going to saute it with just some garlic. It's really, really simple, but it's quite delicious, I feel. And you can do this with normal broccoli, and in fact you can use like this cooking method for most greens. I do it with like cabbage, I do it with beans, I do it with courgette. Courgette may be a little bit different, but sauteed with garlic is basically how I do most of my green veggies. Because they don't give single-use plastic bags now, I actually keep all of my plastic bags that I get. So this is going to be useful for something else. Don't chuck it out. Keep it. I've got a drawer down here where I keep my plastics so that they don't turn into single-use plastics. My broccolini, and one last one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to chuck them in a bowl here. Ready to actually cook it. So the way I actually do like my prep and stuff when it comes to like savory food, I like to use the same chopping board, and what I'll do is I'll start off with like the dry, like the least dirty ingredient, I guess, like I don't know, like it's dry and clean basically. So that's broccolini. I've only got 2 other things to deal with. I've got onions, no, 3 other things. Onions, garlic, and then chicken, which I'll actually get out now. Chicken thighs, boneless, skinless, easy to deal with. I'm gonna do my onions next because the onions are, I guess, less fragrant, less smelly than garlic. And so like we'll do garlic after, and then the last thing I do is meat, because you don't want to be chopping your vegetables after you've chopped meat. You can, you know, always get a clean knife and a clean chopping board and all that, but since I'm actually going to be cooking most of the stuff together, I don't really see the point. But meat's always the last thing I prepare. Spreading food safety. Trying to, like, it's important, like, don't, basically, like, once you've chopped meat or like touched meat, you want to start again, except for the raw egg. Okay, so the thing is, in New Zealand, all of our wait, do these not have the stamp on them? I thought that in New, wow, most of the time they do. Our eggs have this red stamp on them, which means that you can eat them raw. And in New Zealand, it's actually quite safe to eat raw eggs, but for some reason these don't have a stamp on them, so now I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, that was
Afraid of the dark.
Hey, Dustin, I have the ones without stamp. I don't know why they're different this time. Every single other time they have stamps on them. It's actually not. Dustin, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? How'd the Hacker Room game go? Dustin playing Hacker Room? Are we surprised? Wait, are you talking about mine? Oh, it was bad. It started off okay, and then it went bad. So I'm just slicing the onions. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, but you don't want to dice. You definitely want slices, because once it's all cooked, you want like the strings of onion in your food, which is delicious. And I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's delicious. My hacker room was okay to start off with, and then I don't know. I wasn't very good, but neither was my team. Let's put it that way. Right? Right, Dustin? Dustin, are you actually here? I've got some news for you. Here. Putting the onion to the side in a little bowl makes it easy to dump it all into the pan when I need to use it. Okay, my bowl's way too small. I should have gotten a bigger bowl, but I didn't, so a balancing act right now. And then we're getting this way. So garlic, really, really simple. What we just want to do is cut the ends off. Or whatever skin off you can while doing that. And then the easiest way to get skin off garlic when it's dried garlic, garlic down flat, flat part of the knife on top of the garlic, and just smack it. And then skin literally just falls off. Justin, I need some more games to be pro during mid-game. Yeah. You know what? I don't actually mind taking that much. I think that we can definitely play him again. If you've got another 10,000, not quite. Okay. I can play him again. Dustin, and Snuggy. I got into Plat. I got into Plat on TFT on Jonberg's account, on my other account. You want no flame when I say this? Okay. Wait, what? What flame? Hey, King Micaiah, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. How's it going? I'm sorry that was a little bit delayed. I didn't actually see it because my eyes are burning from the onion smoke. I'm just blind. You thought I had 2 dishwashers for a moment? Lol. Wait, are you a bit blind? Oh wait, you said no flames. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Okay, so I've just basically diced my garlic. It's not super tiny because I don't mind bits of garlic. Chunks of garlic are nice. And it's going to be cooked, so yeah. So right now we've got our garlic, our onion, and our broccolini all prepared. Fake news. What do you mean fake news? I like something. Hey King Micaiah. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright, we're going to cut up the chicken now. So I've just got 4 chicken thighs, which were frozen, which is why they look all slimy and gross, but they were frozen and I've defrosted them. I'm just going to deal to this. Roast chicken bag, yeah. Congrats on the views of your scripts. Wait, what do you mean, Justin? I worked so hard. No, I played my ocean, not my ocean, the other one. I played my shadow comp. It was great. I didn't flame you, I was just kidding. So what we want to do with this chicken is we just want to cut it into some like bite-sized pieces. Not too small, because you are going to be cooking it for like a reasonable time, and you don't want it to end up being dry. But you can use chicken breast, but it's not going to turn out as good. I would recommend in most Asian cooking that you use, like Chinese or Taiwanese cooking, that you use chicken thighs. It's okay. Hey, Wilson's stepbrother, how's it going? Wilson's stepbrother? I'm just thinking, every time I hear the name Wilson, I think of Passed Away. You know, the Tom Hanks movie with the volleyball called Wilson? You're great. You're nice. How am I? I'm really good. Everyone does. Yeah, it's funny how like that movie, I don't know, Tom Hanks, Forrest and Wilson, those 2 iconic movies. Okay, so I'm just actually having a think about how I'm going to get my camera over there, because last time was I'm going to have to yoink it over top of the island bench again, I think. So this is my chicken all cut up. Oh, one last thing I have to do before I start cooking it. It's my chicken done. I'm just going to go rinse this off, put it in. Last thing I need to do is I need to beat some eggs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bowl. Wilson is a song about an evil ruler. Oh, okay. And you're his nice stepbrother. Oh, well, I'm glad that you are a nice stepbrother. Justin, you are Wilson? So what I've got here is 5 eggs. Like, really, the number of eggs that you use is completely up to you. I like lots of egg in this dish, so I'm using 5, you can use 3, you can use 6, it's completely up to you. But basically I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna finish off my tray of eggs. Makes things nice and simple, put that in recycling, and what we're gonna do is show you guys how to beat eggs the Asian way with a pair of chopsticks. So you have chopsticks like almost parallel to each other like this, and then you start beating your eggs. You can use a whisk or a fork if you want, but since we're doing a Japanese dish, see, super easy, super quick. We have it. So we really need to do with the eggs now. So I'm going to try and get this camera over to that side so that we can be standing in front of the cooking station. There's going to be a little bit of movement here. I'm very sorry about that. But then hopefully you can see me cook. Probably like hey Boo! Oh my god, Boo, I'm so sorry that you're banned all the time. Alright, I'm kind of here. I'm trying to figure out what you guys can actually see in the camera, but I can't actually see, so I'm just gonna have to turn on my own stream and have a quick look. So Twitch. Wait, why can't I watch it? Okay, here we go. Watch. Alright, so I think we need to angle it up a little bit. How is that? This is hard. Okay, is that alright? Yeah, okay. I think we've got it. I'll just keep that there so that we can see. So, here you go. Where are you? Where am I? I'm in my kitchen. No. Do you mean what country? Because if that's what you mean, I'm in New Zealand. I think this kind of gets everything. Is that all good? Okay, so I'm gonna start cooking. I'll try and like lift the camera regularly up here so that you guys can see things. So I'm using just a nice big fry pan. It's like non-stick and just really easy to deal with. It's quite a thin bottom one, so things heat up really fast, but you just got to be really careful not to let anything burn. So I've just turned on, I've got it at about a medium heat. You don't want it too high right now. I'm going to be using a wooden spatula to cook with today. Just nice and easy. and we're going to use some peanut oil. So first of all, what you want to do is probably a couple of tablespoons of oil, depending, really up to you. You don't want too much oil, but you want enough that nothing sticks and everything gets coated nicely. So this is actually already kind of hot. So the way you know that your oil is hot is when you, I'll try this. When you swirl, where's my pan? When you swirl it around in your pan, it ripples. So that's when your oil is pretty much ready for things like stir fry and all that sort of stuff. So my oil, that was super fast. Have you heard a little like ding that was like, hey boo, you got Ben again? Hey Panda. It's Panda here. If you heard a little ding, that was my rice cooker popping up. So we let that sit for another 10-15 minutes and then it will be ready. So first things first, we want to put the chicken that we just cut up straight into the fry pan. No, that wasn't Panda. So I'm just frying up my chicken. What I did was I just rinsed off my pan because I don't want it, sitting there with raw chicken pieces. Then every time he says a joke and you cringe too hard, lol. La la la. Hey Panda! Who's Bandrew? I'm Bandrew, I am Bandrew. Alright, so I've just started to brown my chicken. I'm not going to completely brown it because is it actually a boot camp? Is it up? I don't want to completely brown it because it's going to sit in this stew and like stuff. Okay, so I'm going to get my onion. Onions go in, straight in. So right now, this is kind of what we got. Just some onions and chicken. We're just going to keep stir frying. Moving it around, making sure that every part of the dish is getting some heat. I do have a clamp mount, but I don't want to have to move it. See, my mount's over there. It's like set up for when I'm prepping food rather than cooking at my stove. I need to get like another stand for this. But like because I've got a window on the side, it just makes it really difficult to Okay, so my onions are starting to smell good. So now I want to start putting seasoning and sauces and stuff in for it to start cooking down. So first of all, I've got some, it's basically like chicken stock, but it's an Asian type and it's got like some MSG and stuff and it's delicious. So I'll put like a couple of teaspoons of that in. I've got what they call ajinomoto or dashi powder, dashi stock, which is a fish stock, a Japanese fish stock. So I'll put like a couple of decent sized tablespoons of that in. Turn my heat right down. We want maybe, I don't know, quarter to half a cup of soy sauce. And we want some sweet rice wine or mirin. This is a Japanese ingredient. So you probably want another quarter of a cup of that. And we also want just a dash of this rice wine vinegar. So you don't want too much of that because it is vinegar. We're done with all this, so I just put it away in my pan. In the corner. Don't actually need salt because soy is salty enough. So it's just a good habit to put everything away once you're done with it, so you don't have to deal with it so much later. Alright, so that's basically like all the ingredients. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of water in it, and then we're going to so I don't know, maybe like half a cup of water. I'm going to chuck a lid on and let it start simmering while we start cooking the broccolini, and then once we're a little bit of way through cooking the broccolini, we can come back and chuck the eggs in so that they kind of set. Merch! What is that, Panda? It's my new shop! So, with the broccolini, I think I need to move my camera away a little more now to get this in. Oh no, we fucked up again. Is that alright? We can see stuff? Oh god, I can hear myself. Not what I want. Ooh, chat. That's what I want. I want chat. There we go. Okay. So, oh Jesus, that flipped a little bit. With the broccolini, I'm using a sort of like a heavier cast iron wok, and I'm going to heat that up quite a bit before putting some oil in. It takes a lot longer to heat up than the other one because it's got a lot heavier bottom. I don't know if you heard Panda. Wait, what? I did. I got another account. My other account into Plat on TFT. Thank you. Hey, Man of Steel. You thought I was gonna make KFC? Unfortunately, not today. We can try and make fried chicken another time. So, I probably went for a little bit too much oil just now. Because I wasn't really thinking about what I'm doing. Panda, you're gonna buy a Yoghurt mug? Actually, I've actually bought one of everything so that I can have a look at what the quality's like, and I can tell you if it's worth it or not. And I'm gonna tell you that it's worth it because why would you guys not all want a Yon mug, right? Man of Steel, you're joking. You're stopping by to say hi. Go see. You've got working partners. Oh my gosh, go to sleep, Man of Steel. I hope you have an awesome one, and have a great day tomorrow. It would be better if it had the wrap on it. Panda, if you want a hoodie with a wrap on it, I will put it on. I will make it for you. Okay, so my oil here is hot. Again, ripple test. I'm gonna stick my garlic straight into it. You'll hear it start to sizzle. Well, you might not actually hear it, but it will start to sizzle a little bit. And you basically want to chuck the broccolini in straight after. You don't want it to burn. You don't want it to stick. I actually should have chopped the broccolini in half as well. But oh well, too late now. Because this pan wasn't quite long enough. Well, quite big enough, but that's alright. So we're just getting this lovely, fragrant garlic oil all over. Ow. This oven is underneath my stove and it's really hot. Next time I design a kitchen, I'm not going to do that ever again. It's way too hot to be standing in front of it right now. Okay, so I've kind of mixed up my broccolini a bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of water in, and it's going to sizzle. And then we're going to tuck a lid on it so that it steams. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go back to my chicken. And we're going to put the egg into the chicken. So just make sure it's all beaten up, and then just tip it straight in, give it a tiny little mix. It doesn't need to be a huge mix. And then
You just go back.
rinse everything out. Put a lid back on it. And so when this is done, when the chicken's done, my broccolini is also going to be done. Panda, hoodies are too warm. You walk around topless 24/7. Wait, do you want a t-shirt then? Or not? Or do you want the mug with a Ralph on it? Dustin, do you have any future up-and-coming mega-rich dermatologists who want to buy me a Yon mug? Wait, why did Boo get banned again? I didn't even see it. They make millions and millions. They totally do. I'm just going to give my broccolini a little bit of a mix, just so that it gets nice and evenly cooked. And actually at this stage, it goes like a really, really vibrant green. I'm going to season it with these two things which I had before. Again, the dashi stock, the dashi powder. Probably just use like a couple of these. This isn't salty, it's just flavor. It's a fish stock, a Japanese fish stock, so it's really mild and it just gives a really nice savory umami flavor. And also, I'm just going to put a little bit of this chicken seasoning stock stuff as well. To be, I don't know, I think you meant more than nothing. Lol. Panda, are you actually going to leave that job? Alright, so I'm giving it one last mix, and this broccolini is basically ready. Like, that's all it is. You kind of saute it, stir fry it, whatever you want to call it, and it's done. That's all done. And I'll put this away. And my chickens all done as well. Right on time, both of them exactly together, ready to eat. So I'll just show you what the broccolini looks like. So this is oh, where's my camera? My broccolini, and this is the chicken. Alright, we're gonna move back over here because I'm gonna plate up. There's nothing special about plating up, but I think we're a little bit wonky, but it will have to do. He said I'm getting a hoodie because I'm from the hood. Wait, that's what Boo said? Wait, Boo, are you actually getting a hoodie? Lol. Oh, go away, notifications. Oh, hey Chris Plays, how's it going? Was this too much of a pretentious? That chicken's cooked? Yep, that chicken's 100% cooked now. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just I'm gonna leave everything on the stove just because it's way easier when it's there. But to eat this, you want to get your donburi bowls out. And I'm gonna dish up. Oh, hang on, let me check. Got 9 minutes left on the cheesecake. So what I might do is
Embrace the
who's this bit brother? Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. What I will do is I'll dish this up and I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then I'll probably take like a 20-ish minute break, 20-30 minute break to have my dinner, and then I'll be back after to show you guys the cheesecake all cooked, and also to play some games. So let's get this done, and yeah, then we can eat. This is my rice. I don't know how much you guys can see right now, but it's nice fluffy white rice. So that's my portion. It's plenty for me, but Ash gets a little bit more. One of his favourite dishes. So you can have more later if you want. You do your rice base. Ow, ow, ow. And then we're going to go get some chicken. Push-ups until the cheesecake's done. Wait, okay, I can try and do a few push-ups. I'm not sure if our flag bag's still here. I'm only going to do them if he's here because he's the one that paid for it. And I think I can't do push-ups for 10 minutes. Maybe we can do like 5. I'm putting some chicken and egg on. I'll show you what it looks like after I've done it because I'll just do it. I don't know if this looks appetizing to you, but for me it's delicious because it's chicken Oyakodon. Just kind of like put sauce and oh, it's just so good. It tastes really, really yummy. And a few bits of broccolini on top. Greens. Don't want the greens, just don't do the broccolini. I just like it. I like it. Here we go. So almost done. One last thing. And I'm actually almost out of it, so I'm only going to do it on Ash's one. He loves this stuff. This is called Japanese mayonnaise. It's called Kewpie mayonnaise or like baby brand mayonnaise. You can get it in most international aisles or Asian stores. So what you can do is just like use it. Oh, and there you go. There's your Oyakodon. So if you haven't heard of Oyakodon, this is exactly what it is. It's basically chicken cooked with egg and onions and soy sauce. Chris plays, you like my white countenance? Yay! Do I put milk in my chicken? Not for this. I don't think it's a very Asian thing, and this is a very Japanese dish. Bingo, you made it just in time for dinner. I'm actually just about to take a dinner break to eat all this. Well, not all of this. I'm going to eat this one. But I'm going to be back real soon, and not too long, for some games, some League of Legends stuff. So, actually, I will be back to show you guys my cheesecake before that. So, yeah, I'm actually going to stop the stream rather than keep it running, and I will start it up again in half an hour or so. and oh no, that's probably the best way to do it. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Hope I see you guys in half an hour to see the cheesecake, and yeah, enjoy whatever you're doing in between now and then. Thank you.